Okay, this video is about how to remove the ionizer from Blueair Blue brand filters. These filters have gotten rave reviews from Wirecutter and Consumer Reports, and I thought they were just mechanical filtration, but it turns out they have a little ionizer, and you can kind of see it there. Let's see if we can catch it inside there. There you go, right in the middle. It looks sort of like fiber optics. What that is that's attached to a little ionization device. So the fan blows over ions and blows the particulates through this ion field, and the ions help remove pollution, but they also put negative ions into the air, which are associated with health problems. And so many people would rather not have the ionizer because it's a great model otherwise. So we're going to remove that, and I'm going to show you how. So the first thing to do, and if you have a different model, I also have a 121, so I'm going to do that on this one, on that one as well. But there's really 8 screws that you have to worry about. So there's these 4 screws that are visible right here, but also in these holes, there's screws at the bottom of those. So you're going to want to remove all of those. For these screws, you'll probably need a long, skinny screwdriver, and you kind of have to push fairly hard. So it feels like you're not doing anything at first, but you kind of have to push to make sure you find the teeth there, and then it will work fine. So I should note that make sure that your power is unplugged. When you do this, you don't want to be, you're dealing with electricity, so you want to make sure it's unplugged. But once all the screws are out, you'll just be able to kind of pop this lid off, okay? And inside of that, you'll see a circuit board. Okay, now this right here, this is the device that you want to remove. It's covered in silicone, and there's a green ground wire, and there's a white. This is where the ions come from, right here. And then that's just attached to the circuit board via this red and black wire that provides power. Now it's a 2-hand operation here, so I couldn't show you exactly what I did, but you basically just pinch this little piece right here, this little tab, to pull it off. And you just pull. It doesn't take that much of a pull. This one I just pulled out. I just kind of yanked on it until it pulled out. And same thing with the ground wire. So there's some little cable left there, but it didn't really matter to me because it's not touching anything else. There's only really one way to put it back together because the cable comes out right here. And so your holes are all gonna line up naturally, but just make sure that the cable is there and that everything is seated flat along the outside. And then when you screw it in, it should be pretty easy. Okay, so now all of our screws are back in. And really you can't tell any difference at all. Actually, the ends of that ion generator are still there, the little wires are still there, but the actual ion generator they were attached to is gone. So now we'll just see if it works. And there we go, and it's working just like before, except for no negative ions. So the filtration may be affected by this. It would be good for Wirecutter or Consumer Reports to go back and retest after doing this just to see, but I feel more comfortable knowing that it's just pure filtration at this point. And it's otherwise a really great model. Really like it, really like the filters, really like the design, and I'm really happy with it.